Everyone's always wondering, well, what's the price of groceries up north? We hear that the price of groceries is really high. Well, that's true and not true. Roll an intro. In fact, looking right behind me here are a couple of products that I can give you an example of. We're looking here at some nice, look at that, Betty Crocker creamy chocolate icing. And you're looking at a price there. Boy, you'd say, boy, that's pretty expensive, eh? It is, and it's freight. It's all freight. Freight is what kills us. Here we are 1,000 miles north of anywhere, if anything. And everything's got to come in by plane or by sea lift. So price is reflective, right? Let me tell you a little bit about the government program of Nutrition North. Now, when you're coming through a northern store, you're going to notice a bunch of these around. And that's just showing you the subsidy that there is on certain items. Let's take a look at this. Here's some lard. All right, tender flake lard. Now we have a Nutrition North on here, and you'll notice, here's the really important thing, only $4.29. Oh, that's a pretty good price, eh? Pre-subsidy. Without the government subsidy, that would be $8.77, but with their help, we're able to bring that in and the freight costs brought down, so we can sell that for just $4.29. There is, in fact, 3 different levels of subsidy: high, medium, and low. Depending on the nutrition of the item is how much it'll be subsidized. Here's another place that we can take a good look at that and have a great example. And this is a nice Lactania Pure Filter, 2%, and we're looking at that at $1.69. Look at that, our pre-subsidy price, $26.28. And for a medium subsidy level, you'd see that in something like our yogurt. And here you can see this yogurt at $11.99 there. And we have a pre-subsidy price of $26.75. Here we have ice cream, you can see at $13.99 with a pre-subsidy price of $20.59. So that would be the lowest amount of subsidy on dairy product. So you can see how it goes down the line there, and of course that is related to nutrition. Water doesn't get any kind of subsidy because, of course, if you look at your nutrition label, there's nothing. There's no nutrition in there. Luckily, we got lots of water, and water's expensive. Anything liquid is expensive to ship anyways because it weighs so much. It all goes by nutrition, and that's why you'll see things like this. If we're looking here at this Pepsi bottle, you'll see that's half a liter, over $6. That's $12 a liter for Pepsi, which is nothing but sugar, as we know. But if you go over here to Nutrition North and we take out a beautiful Pure Filter 2% milk, I can drink milk up here for 85 cents a liter. Nutrition North, check it out, you'll see that tag, $75, $48.59. That's a big savings for a family for sure. 2 different ways of getting things into this store. By air, of course, and by sea lift. Now when sea lift comes in, we're able to bring big pallets in. Big stuff like this, you know, that is just perfect. All different non-perishables, we can get that in at a low freight cost, and then we're able to pass it on to the customer at those lower costs as well. All of these products along here too, a lot of them you'll see have the black labels on them. Again, that's more that we've brought in on sea lift. Use our buying power and the lowest freight rate possible to get the best price for you that we possibly can. Folks, I encourage you to go on the website and see which items are subsidized and which aren't. Like I said, it basically goes by nutrition. If it's processed or it has added sugar in it, it's going to receive no subsidy or very little. If we're looking at healthy foods and your staple products, those are going to receive the maximum subsidy. Okay, like here's a great example for smart shopping. If we're buying, here's flour. Check this out. We got this flour here is $10.99. The pre-subsidy price was $34.92. So if you received no subsidy, you'd pay $34 for that flour. But full subsidy brings it down to only $11. Wow, that's a big difference. You'll see that in other basic ingredients as well. Now, here, for example, though, is some pancake mix. So you've got those same items, but they've been pre-packaged together, which really, it falls into a different category than almost into a processed foods type of category. And so that one doesn't receive the freight subsidy. Now, how we're smart shoppers is we bring that in on sea lift. So we get a lot of it. We got buying power, we get a great deal, we bring it in, we pay the freight costs on it as low as possible on that sea lift. We get the best deal we can. See, on that tag right there, you'll notice it's got black all around it. Well, that means I got more of it in the back, and that means it came in on sea lift. So with just a little bit of work, a little bit of effort, watching our stickers, watching the Nutrition North, look it up on the website, and you'll get some great deals here at Northern. I'm going to give you one more great example of how these subsidies work and how you can be a smart shopper. Here in the frozen section, we're looking at chicken wings. Look at that, that's nice chicken wings. And we see there that our price on that is $9.09. A pre-subsidy regular price would have been $15.83, brought all the way down to $9.09. Well, that's good news. Who doesn't like chicken wings, eh? But if you go in the freezer right beside it here, you'll see here we have Jane's Hub style wings. Now they have some honey garlic added to it. And so you'll look at that and you look at on the back, there's a bunch of sugar in there. And basically that was considered a processed food. And our pre-subsidy, nothing, 0 subsidy on that. Well, you've seen it here, folks. I got to get back to work. Everybody's working. Check it out. Hi, Kate. They're going to get everything done. What a good crew we got here. You've seen it here. Thanks for watching, folks. Go North.